Mama, don't let English walk up and just whoop your kid's ass in front of a bunch of people. English got niggas walking around looking like me. English got niggas on the internet like this. What happened to you, English? You gonna be able to go to class today? I better, apparently. English out there talking shit to you, too. You better go to class. You better go to summer school, you bitch ass. Now, you gonna let English talk to you like that? Shut up. He don't talk to you like that, too. Yeah, but he ain't fuck with me none this week. He was just fucking with you yesterday. Somebody gonna have to bring English into the office and set his ass down. You can't just be ruthless out here in the yard. Pink comments said, I'm cooking my own fast food here now. But listen, she said, I'm 49 years old, talking to a 25-year-old boy, a man, excuse me, a knighted individual. She said, I'm almost 50 years old, talking to a 25-year-old knighted individual. Young enough to be my child. That's the thing about you older men. You like us young, so you just generalize. What the fuck? That's the thing about you older men. You like us young. Shoulder shrug. What? Truth hurts. That hurts? You kicking that knowledge that we need to learn, though? Nobody knew that. Ma'am, nobody knew this before. You kicking that shit that we need to know. That's the thing about you older men. You like younger women. I didn't like you, ma'am. That's what you're mad about. You mad because your friend is a banshee. Truth hurts. And by the way, my lawyer will be in touch with you about you ruining my career. Name definitely for pain and suffering. Your lawyer will be in touch with me. Your career. Oh, come on a minute. I know we ain't gonna sit here and talk about her career when we all know. shit. What tell me I can talk about this bitch career? This bitch a hoe. And I am not slandering her. This bitch is an actual whore. This bitch a hoe. And then she done tagged all these damn things. This bitch a hoe. This should not have any time, and just the queen and all this silliness. This is a queen, and we gotta be nice to them, make them feel better about themselves, and you need to uplift black women. And I understand all that. I don't mind uplifting black women, but not this black woman. That would be crazy, especially when. Cut it. It's gone and cut it. I don't even know why this is a discussion. I don't know why we talking about this. Oh, you need to look out and make sure these women are taking care of themselves. What if it was your daughter? What if it was my daughter and she was doing what you were doing, Che? You know what I'd say to her? I'd say, say. That's what I'd say. That's what I'd say. But what else am I supposed to say? What else am I supposed to say? That's your daughter. Can't believe you talk about your daughter like that. Well, if that's what she was doing. And then y'all stupid. Oh, this could have been your mama. Would you talk about your mama that way? Yes. Yes, I would. If I looked out there and saw you could buy my mama online and she went to Dubai to get shitted on and they said, well, what do you think about your mama? I'd say it's easy. If it was my grandmama, I would say. If it was my niece, I would say. If it was my auntie, yo, I would say, she's a what? She's a what? If this was my daughter, I would just say. If this was my mama, I still would say. If this was my grandmama, I would say, she's a what? Listen, that's what I'm just telling you. This bitch a hoe. Why are we trying to act like this? This is not what this is. If it was a horse, what would I say? It's a fucking horse. Would somebody get mad at me because I said it's a fucking horse? This is a fucking horse? Your horse? This is a big old, a big masculine bitch out here breaking niggas' feet. I don't even know. Like, I'm gonna tell y'all the truth. I want to cry. Got my feet hurting. I can't even fuck right. I've lost all feeling in my left nut. The pain is excruciating. And then I got to get online all day and listen to this woman degrade my skin color. Put me upside pictures of men who look relatively like they could be related to me, but not like they would be like actually me. You just are trying to ruin my life. You trying to ruin my career. If you talk like this, where else am I going to find any more low self-esteem black chicks to go and have sex on OnlyFans so I can talk about them afterwards? If you are ruining my business. I tried to get a woman to do one with me today. I said, ma'am, I'd like for you to come and join me, you and your low self-esteem, on my OnlyFans. She said, I'm not going to do it. I said, why not? She said, because you're just going to talk about me when you're done. And I said, don't. Right, Wong says, City Boys, we up. You zoo. So I tried it with another black chick. And I said, hello, low self-esteem queen. I said, hello, low self-esteem queen. How would you like to come and be degraded on film on my OnlyFans? And she said, I know who you are, sir. If you were anyone else, I would have let you come and degrade me on OnlyFans. But because it's you, your dick stink. Where'd you hear that at, ma'am? I saw it online. Somebody named Shayneria, Queen Shayneria, sir. Wait a minute, you talking about Sir Means? At your service. Sir Means said this. Well, that goes against the oath he took. And now I got to pick up the pieces. Who's going to fuck me now? Everybody going to be running. Who's fucking Tommy now? And I keep wondering whose walls he's knocking on down. There's no black holes he can screw, 'cause you got on YouTube and lied on him. And now they wondering who's fucking Tommy now. And they wondering whose walls he's knocking down. So now you done got it to where I'm sitting. The last girl I said, I hit her up. I said, well, hey, low self-esteem queen. Black is an unplugged TV screen. I know you want this cash because there's nobody else trying to pay for that ass. And she said, oh, Tommy, what you said is true, but you're still someone that I just cannot screw. Yes, I can lick balls and suck ding-a-ling, but I cannot do it to someone who talks about our queens. And I said, listen here, bitch, that's cool, but I got the cash and you put a price on that motherfucking ass. So either you gonna let me get it and treat me like the rest, or I'm gonna rap back hard as I can, punch you in your breast. She said, well, where I'm from, little nigga, that is called assault. You couldn't run because your foot broke, so your punk ass would get caught. So when you talking to a queen, you better respect me or take your coon ass somewhere and go get you a Becky. So I'm sitting there talking to this woman, and I'm wondering, why would this woman not give me a chance? And I said, baby, you know what they tell you about me. Come on, let me beat it up. And she said, you can't beat up my pussy. You couldn't even beat up that bitch. She told me, you don't give me your number then, give me Che Mean's number. She the one that know how to beat it up. I said, she talking about some now say something. I said, well, I don't give a fuck what you said. Here's all I know. When they look at me, they see business. And when they look at her, all they say is, cut it. So this is what happens, ladies and gentlemen. So apparently I got to go to see a specialist tomorrow. I got all this paperwork. This is my paperwork here. And it's really sad. It said my blood pressure is 132/79. My temperature was 97.5. My pulse was 81. My oxygen saturation was 97%, and my respiration was 18. I don't know what any of that means. I don't know if any of these things are good or not. I had to end up, Myron, I'm going to send y'all this bill. I'm going to let y'all know. I'm going to send Myron and Fresh and Fit, and y'all going to have to name yourself the Foot and Finance, or Fight and Finance. I'm going to send y'all this. I'm going to send y'all this. I'm going to send you this bill with a nice little note. Can you pay my bill? Can you pay my foot bill? You brought that big old bitch in there trying to kill. I don't think you do. I'm going to have to go and get that. I'm just going to go and get that. I'm going to throw that your way. I'm there, look, this shit is expensive. On the back, that bitch said, this is happening. And then it felt like I was flying Spirit Airlines. It felt like I was flying Spirit Airlines. They said, let me in, and they told me, well, okay, well, this is how much it costs just to go in the door. I said, okay. And then they said, we'll put your credit card on file and the rate will change, but it's just $155 to start. I said, okay, I guess. So when they went in there and I sat down, the woman said, would you like some paper on the bench thing that I was sitting on? I said, yeah, sure. That'd be $10. What do you mean? $10 to put that paper down. She said, well, take your clothes off. I said, do you have a gown? She said, yes. I said, can I get one? She said, sure, that'd be $25. I said, but I'm not going to undress in front of you and just without a, you mean it, so I would walk around here naked? I mean, if you don't want to pay $25. So I walked my black ass out there with my dick hanging, and they said, go down there to the door on the left, and that's where you could go to the x-ray room. So I sat down and put my foot on the thing to get my x-ray done. My dick is hanging, you know. And the doctor said, would you like a lead vest to put over your dick? I said, all right, motherfucker, I know this costs money, but I don't know why you want me to put his lead vest over my dick in the first place. Why would, because he said it's $200. So I said, well, okay, that's a large expense, but let me ask you, what does it do? And he said, well, if you don't have that lead over your dick, the radiation from the x-ray could possibly make you sterile. I said, well, you can keep your vest then, sir. Matter of fact, don't x-ray my foot, x-ray my dick. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. I'll be here all week. I will be here all week. This is what I try to do. I love to make you guys laugh, and I figured that the only thing that can make pain like this, because I'm in extreme pain. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. I'm in extreme pain right now, and I was embarrassed because the doctor was giggling at me. I couldn't get no hoes to join me on OnlyFans. Niggas had actually started to unsub. And this woman is talking about you just watch it. I just can't believe an individual would say any of these things. Look at this. I'm not 49. I like the 49ers, bitch. You got it all wrong. Because you heard me say my favorite team were the 49ers. You thought I was 49. And now you're trying to age shame me. Why would you do that? Because I'm 49, I'm not supposed to like the company of whores. Is there an age I'm supposed to not like the company of whores anymore? I'm younger enough to be his child, your child. You're not younger enough to be my child. I'm older enough to be your father. Get it right. And you knew that when you brought your black ass here. Did it not bother you at that point? What about those guys over in Dubai? Dubai. Do 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 Dubai. Ah, this is it. Do Dubai. How old were they? You did a whole show about fucking some old man who couldn't get his dick up. You did a show about it. Was you mad because mine worked? I ain't gonna lie, sometimes I'm shocked by it myself. I ain't gonna lie. The last bitch I fucked, we made bets of if we could actually fuck. I said, I don't know. I'm so old now. I had a girl suck my dick one time and I tapped her on the shoulder and told her to quit. We just wasting everybody's time. Just take your money and go. You done ran out of saliva. It's a waste of everybody's time. Bitch was sucking my dick. She looked like them dogs on Lady and the Tramp. Why are we wasting it? Why are we wasting each other's time here? My dick was like one of them new Starbucks straws that been in the drink too long. Y'all know it. Who the fuck came up with them paper straws? He need his ass whooped. But that's what my dick was like, one of them paper straws. It been in the liquid too long. It just got to drink out of the cup. Whoever invented paper straws need his ass whooped. He need his foot broke. Y'all broke my foot, but not the nigga that invented paper straws. He just walking around, just his foot fine. He just a walking. But not me though. I gotta have my foot broke, but this nigga walking around safe. But I am really gonna try to let y'all know that I'm really saddened about this because it's just pain, and I don't think I should have to experience this type of pain. And I sit there and because I'm being a nigga, like niggas, we won't go to the doctor until like something fall off. And my daughter was like, Dad, it's turning green. And I said, there's nothing wrong with gangrene. The Minnesota Vikings went to the championship game with that. Or was that the Philadelphia Eagles? Either way, so fine. She said go. And I went because she was sad. Like she was really sad. Yeah, it was the Vikings, right? For Danny Green, you're right. Danny Green. I think. I don't know. It's late. Ziggerman said it was the Packers. So I'm sitting there with my foot, and I went, and they are really doing me like Spirit, charging me for every little thing that I get. Somebody said it was the Jets. Damn it, it was the Jets. Yeah, I see more Jets than anything else. So it might have been. All right, so I see more Jets than anybody else. So Ziggy Man said Jets. Yes, okay. So I see more Jets. So I'm assuming I'm going to go with the Jets. Yeah, I'm going to go with the Jets. Somebody said Minnesota. Somebody said Minnesota Vikings, though. I don't know. Anyway, maybe they both had it. But it was, this whole thing is sad. And I want to leave y'all with this, because I know many of y'all want to go to bed and y'all tired of hearing me talk. So the New York Post calls them that. Okay. On page 6. There has to be something better. There has to be it. This whole idea that we as black people take everything so seriously, yet we take nothing seriously at all. A woman who calls herself a bitch will get mad if a man calls her a bitch, but only if that man calls her a bitch when he's angry. Black people say nigger is one of the most foul words in the English language, yet we throw it around each other like it's a Nerf ball in the middle of PE class. Then we let people who fuck us, hang with us, live near us, or sound a little bit like us, use it all day. But if the wrong person says it that I don't like, well, then now it's a problem. And it's the end of the world as we know it. We say Black Lives Matter, yet we take more lives, we take more black lives than anybody outside of the black lives. We walk around calling each other family, family, family all day, and yet we've done nothing to try and increase actual families. And white people may have not gotten that one. Black people, like, explain to them, black people call each other family, family all day. They're just sitting around calling each other family, yet they're not trying to reproduce any families. That's the odd part about it. It's odd that they would constantly do this. Majority of black people are killed and hurt by black people, yet when we see each other, we refer to each other as brother and sister. So unless we are the War of the Roses, or unless this is a civil war, and one group of blacks is the North and one is the South, our brother and sisterhood bond is more of an enemy and adversarial bond. We always have a chance to do whatever it is we're doing a little bit better. If whatever you do, right, wrong, or indifferent, works, doesn't work, or you'd like a different result, if you did not die after said event, then you have an opportunity to make a change. You may have not walked away when you and old dude fought, but you may have gotten lucky that he pulled out a knife, stabbed you, but missed all vital organs, and you're still alive. You could spend the rest of your life thinking about who hurt you, who harmed you. Or you could learn from how you were hurt and harmed. You could learn how to forgive. You could learn how to understand. You could learn how to empathize. You could learn that maybe you're not always right and they're not always wrong. If we concentrated more on ourselves and where we want to go, instead of someone else and where you don't want them to be. Because the majority of the struggle that blacks have is not white supremacy. The majority of the struggle that blacks have is black inferiority. Whites don't have to make us feel like they're better than us. We make them feel like they're better than us. You'll have a white person who lives in a trailer park, makes $8 an hour, and has 7 teeth. And you, who drives in a $60,000 vehicle and live in a $300,000 home, will say that that white man is somehow practicing white supremacy on you. Or you'll say he thinks he's better than you. Or you'll say he's using white boy tactics. Meanwhile, that white boy can't even keep his lights and water on at the same time. He pick each month. This summertime, we'll turn the water on. Lights will be on because we can just use to light them outside. Still better than them niggers. You actually sit around and believe that it's regular white people who get off every day by knowing at least they white and they better than you. And the problem is, even if it is white people that believe that, it ain't about what they believe. It's what you believe. You're battling with inferiority. You're quick to call somebody, or you're quick to tell the world how horrible you've been treated because of your dark skin. And you're quick to call somebody else out with darker skin. You love to tell people children are the future, yet you abort more children today than any time in history. You say they're God's gift, but you give them away at the fire department, at the police department, at the hospital. You say there's nothing more important than a child, and yet you won't give the child the one thing that's most important to him or her, and that is a father and a mother. I get it that you don't like me. Hell, I don't like myself. One of the most embarrassing things I had to do today was take off my socks and show them people my feet, because I had forgot that I would have to do this, and I did not lotion my feet. Therefore, it looked like Frankenstein's feet. My feet were a nice shade of gray. Now, I was embarrassed, but I knew the next time I come back to have my foot looked at, I'm not going to forget lotion. Or maybe I won't get lotion, and I'll ask the next doctor and say, have you ever seen 50 Shades of Gray? And hopefully he'll say no, and then I'll take my sock off. I'll say, well, now you have. But the point behind this is, even then you can learn, move forward. It's not always somebody else's fault. Everything that you think is big isn't. But typically the things that you know are big, you ignore them on purpose. See, handling and doing the small things in life makes us feel powerful, makes us feel like we have control, especially if it feels like we have control over someone else. Because in truth, when we're home alone, when we're in our own world, we realize how much we don't have control. We realize how we don't have real control in our relationships, in our finances, in all these places. So one of the places we do have control is to watch you act a fool, watch you be upset, bother you. It's easier for me to do that. It's easier for me to worry about things that I can move and maneuver and touch, because the things that I can't make me worry. The things that I can't make me afraid. Can we be truthful here for a second? The majority of us human beings are running around afraid of what we don't know, afraid of what we can't do, afraid of how we have no idea when death is going to be there. We don't know if that day is our last day. We don't know if our wife or husband is really cheating on us or not. We don't know if they're going to keep us past the first quarter or they're going to let us go. We don't know if Russia is going to attack the Ukraine and end up doing something worse. So it's easier for us to concentrate on things that don't matter. It's a hope. It's a hope that maybe someone else will take care of the problem for us, because we're afraid that if we were to really look at the problem, we might find out that either we can't fix it or it'll take more work than I'm willing to do. So cheer up, ladies and gentlemen. So whether your foot is broken like mine or your face is broken like Che's, either way it goes, your life is better than somebody's, worse than somebody's, but it'll all end the same. Take solace in this. Those who spend all that time fucking with you and trying to destroy your life, they're just as afraid to live as you. And maybe y'all are in this symbiotic relationship to where both of y'all try to take your mind off the inevitable. I'm Tommy Sotomayor. Thank you guys so much. Hit the Cash App, hit the like, hit the share. I'll talk to y'all in a little while. I'll talk to y'all later. I'll talk to y'all tomorrow. And if nothing else, y'all better remember when we think I'm the Che that bitch a hoe, tell him. Y'all got it. Oh,